Hello students, we have been discussing photosynthesis. Today we will discuss how chlorophyll and CO2 are essential for photosynthesis. So we take a potted plant. We take a potted plant whose leaves are variegated. That means leaves are partly white and partly green in color. Croton plant can be taken. Croton plant can be taken in this case. So let's make a figure. So the leaves here are variegated, partly green and partly white. Partly green and partly white. Green plant contains chlorophyll, white plant doesn't. Now we keep this particular plant in a dark room for how many days? For 3 days, so that the leaves may get discharged. Then we keep that particular plant in sunshine for 3 to 4 days. Now the leaf is plucked, boiled it in alcohol. The process of boiling in alcohol has been dealt with in the previous video. If you have any doubts, refer that particular video. Now that particular leaf, after getting boiled in alcohol, has become decolorized, has become colorless. We wash it with warm water so that any amount of chlorophyll sticking with it is removed. This has become colorless. This is a dropper, and with the help of the dropper we put drops of iodine solution on it. What happens? The green part changes into blackish blue color, while the other part remains unaffected. It doesn't change into blackish blue color, which suggests that photosynthesis to make a starch doesn't take place without chlorophyll. So there's the experiment to prove that chlorophyll is essential for photosynthesis. We take a potted plant whose leaves are variegated. In case we take a croton plant whose leaves are partly white and partly green. We put that particular potted plant in dark room for 3 days so that the leaves get discharged. Then we put it under sunlight for 3 to 4 days. Then we pluck that particular leaf and boil it in alcohol, and then wash it with warm water so that any amount of chlorophyll is removed. The leaf has now become colorless, as we see here. Then we put drops of iodine solution in it, and we find that the green part of the leaf had become blackish blue, indicating the presence of starch, but the other part remained unaffected. It didn't change into blackish blue color, which suggests that photosynthesis to make a starch doesn't take place without chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is essential. Now let us talk about the second experiment. How CO2 is essential for photosynthesis? So here in case we also take a potted plant. Here the leaves are narrow and long. Narrow and a potted plant. Leaves are narrow and long. Now let us take a glass bottle. Now let us take a glass bottle having a wide mouth, and we put some KOH inside the glass, potassium hydroxide inside the glass, so that the CO2 present inside the glass bottle is absorbed by it and no CO2 is left in the air inside the bottle. Now we take a rubber cork and the rubber cork must be fitted tightly. We cut the rubber cork into halves and place the leaf in such a way that the other half of the leaf, that the lower half of the leaf is inside the bottle and the upper half is outside the bottle. Clear? So we had cut the cork into two halves and placed that particular leaf in such a way that the lower part is inside the bottle and the upper part is outside the bottle. So we have discharged the leaf earlier by keeping it in dark room for 3 days. Now we put that particular leaf into sunlight, under sunlight for 3 to 4 days. Then we pluck that particular leaf and boil it into alcohol. It has become colorless now. Then we wash it with water. Then we wash it with water so that any amount of chlorophyll is wiped out. So we have found that the leaves had become colorless after boiling in alcohol. So if we put drops of iodine solution with the help of dropper on the leaf, what do we find? We find that the outer part of the leaves had become blackish blue in color, while the inner part had remained unaffected. So without the help of CO2, photosynthesis couldn't take place. So that's all. Let us revise the whole thing. We take a potted plant which have narrow and long leaves and we place it into a dark room for 3 days so that the leaves are discharged. Now we take a glass bottle which has a wide mouth and put some KOH, potassium hydroxide, in it so that the CO2 present in the air inside the bottle is absorbed by it. Now we take a rubber cork which fits tightly into on the mouth of the glass bottle and we cut it into two halves and place the leaf in between so that the lower half of the leaf is inside the bottle and the upper half is outside. Now we put this particular thing inside under the sunlight for 3 days. Now the alcohol, and then we plug the after putting sunlight under sunlight for 3 to 4 days, we plug that particular leaf and boil it into alcohol so that the leaf is devoid of chlorophyll, it becomes colorless. Then we wash it with warm water so that no trace of alcohol is trace of chlorophyll is left on the leaf. After then we put drops of iodine solution on the leaf, and we find that the upper part which received CO2 had turned blackish blue, while the lower part didn't receive CO2, remained unaffected, it didn't turn blackish blue. So it proves that CO2 is essential for photosynthesis. That's all for today. Keep watching my videos, do like and share them, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.